The Rice and Phoenix Podcast.
Welcome to the Rice and Phoenix Podcast. I'm Phoenix.
And I'm Rice.
And today we have...
Have you ever actually, flirted with Nikki?
I think Nikki is going through something.
Obsession Review.
The Obsession Review. People are waiting for it.
A real love story.
Our first love story. Sure. Real quick before we get into that. First of all, we're in the Desert Records studio.
Yeah.
So shout out to them. And shout out to Cullens Pub, even though we're not there. They're big supporters, so we appreciate it. And I just want to talk about, real quick, I watched 2 movies last night, so they're fresh.
Okay.
They're both Netflix movies. One is a Sacha Baron Cohen movie. So Sacha Baron Cohen, the guy who plays Borat.
Okay.
And Rosamund Pike is the other lead actress in this. It's called Ladies First.
Okay.
It's Sacha Baron Cohen's like a CEO of a big company and super sexist and stuff, you know. And then he bumps his head and he goes into a world where women have had the power the whole time instead of men. So, you know, women are like catcalling guys on the street and they don't think anything of men and stuff, you know.
Okay.
It's decent. It's okay. It's something good to watch with your significant other. It's got funny moments for sure. There's some funny parts. Yeah, it's overall it's decent. I give it like maybe a 6.5.
Okay, so
it's not making me laugh out loud, but it's got funny parts. It was something I enjoyed watching.
a pastime watch.
It's a one. I'm not gonna watch it ever again, but it was fine.
Okay.
The next movie I watched was another Netflix movie starring Sadie Sandler. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
Sadie Sandler?
Nope. I don't know not Sadie Sandler.
Adam Sandler's daughter.
I've never seen her in anything that I know of.
Right. She's in a few things with him recently, but she's in this. This is her movie. Her dad's not in this. It's called Roommates. I think you would like this one.
Okay.
I think at least once, because this is real crash out material. This is about this character meets this girl, and they decide they want to become roommates for college.
Okay.
And she knows nothing about this girl. She just had a good time with her once, you know.
Yeah.
At like orientation or something's like, oh, let's be roommates now. Bro, this girl will make you crash off. Like,
okay.
The stuff she puts up with and stuff, man. And the whole time she's lying about things. I think you would enjoy this one once for sure. It's pretty funny, and there's just things you're like, why? It's ridiculous. This one I give like a solid 7.
Okay.
It was cool. I enjoyed it. I mean,
that sounds like my kind of movie.
It's just like frustrating things are happening, and you're like, why? Why are you letting this happen? Why are you letting your roommate do this to you? Like, what the? And it goes over the top, and the ending wasn't even what I expected either. So it was decent. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. My girl shows it, and I'm like, if you want to watch it, watch it. And I just started getting into it. I'm like, I didn't think I'd get into it, you know. So it was cool. I liked it.
Okay.
So on to Obsession. This is our spoiler-free part. I'll let you start. You saw this movie twice. You saw it the opening weekend, and then you're like, you got to see this to me.
Yeah.
Because I was iffy about it, and I'm not big on horror. He isn't either, but he's like, you got to watch this. I'll go with you. I'll watch it again. And he watched it with me again, so take it away.
Great movie. Is a lot deeper than you think it is going into the movie initially. And we got one of the most hated protagonists of all time.
That's for our spoiler talk for sure. Because yes, absolutely, I agree.
It's a great psychological movie, but there's some jump scares that
I'd say there's 2 big ones, but
are gonna have you crawling up out of your seat.
This is definitely a horror. More than I thought from the trailer. I thought it was going to be more of a thriller. No, this is a horror for sure.
This is definitely a horror movie. But
yeah, I love this movie. I loved the direction. This is this guy's first feature film. He's more of a comedy sketch guy on YouTube and Instagram and stuff. His stuff's pretty funny. I've seen a lot of it, but this was just like he just like elevated his stuff, you know, to another level, and it's really good. I highly recommend this. Absolutely.
Yeah,
and I'm not a horror person, like I said.
The performance that the main actress puts on is legendary for
I
her
say
first
both
movie.
the main the actor and the actress. Absolutely.
Yeah, these are both insane performances by these actors.
But yes, the I can't remember her name right now. Excuse me.
It's
The
like
girl
Indy?
that plays Nikki.
Indy something.
I don't know, but she stole the show for sure. She was crazy.
Yep.
So my rating for this, I'm between a 9 and a 9.5. I'm right up there. This is like horror for me for sure. This is peak. This is up there.
I say like a 9.3 for me.
I think I gave Weapons like an 8 or an 8.5. This is like one above it. So yeah.
This is like a 9.3 for me.
Yeah, this is
pretty high up there. For
man,
me.
it's good. I don't know if we can talk too much.
I can't say nothing much without spoiling.
So we're gonna jump into the spoilers. This is where it's at. Spoilers. Turn away now if you haven't watched it. Go watch it. Come back and finish this because we're gonna get into it.
The beginning.
And this is a slow build movie.
Is it though?
Yes.
Okay.
Think about it. It doesn't seem like it because it goes by fast because you're so into it. But the whole beginning, there's the opening scene is them, the four friends out. We got Bear, the main person.
No,
Nikki.
Before that,
What?
the cat scene.
No, they're out together before that. And then
Are they?
just real quick, it shows the four of them together first.
Okay.
For sure. You got Bear, the main protagonist, Nikki, the main female, Ian, the best friend, and Sarah, the best female friend. And they're kind of out doing something. This is a quick scene. They're just out somewhere, or they're leaving work maybe even, and they all go home or something. And Ian comes home, or not Ian. Bear comes home and finds his dead cat.
OD'd on his pills.
It shows all four of them together right away
Okay.
to show that this is about this group. But yeah, the cat OD'd on. I don't know if it's even Bear's pills or his grandma's pills because he's at his grandma's house.
Yeah.
So that happens, and then the next day,
That night, he's crying about it.
oh yeah,
And-
super emotional about his cat dying.
And then he goes and looks at pictures of Nikki.
Yes.
And then Nikki happens to call him saying, like, let's go out and everything and hang out.
Oh yeah. And he didn't want to. And
He
then
didn't
she
want to,
convinced
but
him,
she convinced him.
because she said she's quitting.
Yep.
Put in her 2 weeks, and this is why this is a great title for this movie too. The obsession is Bear is obsessed with Nikki.
Yes.
And you're getting this right away. I'm like, oh, this is what the obsession is,
That beginning scene after the cat dies is a great foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Because after, you're in grief, he's looking at pictures of Nikki.
Yeah.
Which is,
To try to make him feel better.
yeah, that's
But
what
he's feeling better, this is a lust kind of feeling
Yes.
better. So they go out to
the bar
yeah, this isn't, but they normally go out every
Wednesday for game night.
game for trivia night.
Yeah.
At the bar. Is it trivia night this night? It might be.
It might be.
I can't remember because they go out a few times, but does she already tell him on the phone she lost her necklace, her crystal?
Yes.
Is the phone
And then he went
the phone
to-
scene is very important at the beginning. went to
That's
the
what's
shop.
funny. He went to the shop right after,
Yeah.
right before they go to the bar. He went
Because that
he
bar
goes to that
scene's
shop.
long. That's what I'm saying. This is very slow building.
Okay.
But it all goes by so fast. But he goes and gets the One Wish Willow. He went to go get a new crystal necklace. She's into crystals and
And
stuff.
he's like, nah.
And the attendant, the store clerk there, when the first time he goes, is just so like into her phone and out of it, and just oh yeah, these are crystals. This is what this color means. And he's like, you know what? Never mind. And he buys the One Wish Willow to give her.
And the clerk warns him, saying, don't come back complaining about your wish or anything.
Right.
Blah blah blah.
The one good advice she gives. The whole time she doesn't care.
And he's like, why do people complain? Because it's not working. And then she's like,
sure.
She's
nonchalant about it.
Yeah, she's
kinda
just
like,
not into
sure.
the conversation,
Yeah.
whatever. He leaves, they go to the bar, meet up.
Yes. And Ian already told him at this point, too, don't do this at game night. You're going to ruin game night.
That was the part that we missed. The conversation was between him and Ian.
Because he wanted advice on how to
talk to Nikki.
Yeah, and Ian's giving him
terrible advice.
The diner scene. Yes, the diner scene.
That's the first waitress. Yep.
With the waitress, and he's confessing his love to Nikki, but to a waitress. And Ian's like, the waitress even said, that was so sweet. It was so nice, you know? And Ian's like, nah, that was trash. Don't do it. So we already got a little peek of something that's coming later.
Yeah.
Right there. Anyway, they go to the game night.
They chill. It's not the game night. That scene, the bar scene, isn't that important other than like.
Well, they go up to the bar, him and Nikki, to get shots. And he's trying to tell her something that Ian interrupts.
Yeah.
This is another peek. Ian knew what he was doing, interrupts. And then Sarah comes up too.
And then him and Sarah have their talk, and he actually tells her what's going on with him, saying that his cat died.
Right. And also, this is all in the Ian conversation at the diner. This has been made clear. Sarah likes Bear. That's where he says, Sarah likes you. And he's like, I'm not into Sarah.
I think it's just Nikki telling Bear.
Oh, maybe it is at the bar before they all walk up. Okay, someone at this point, it's been made clear. Sarah likes Ian or Bear, and Bear doesn't feel the same way.
This is after the bar scene when they're getting ready to head home, and Ian takes Nikki home.
Because he doesn't want to keep drinking, and they all want to keep drinking. Well, Sarah and Ian want to keep drinking.
And then Ian's like, okay, this is my chance to talk to Nikki because she's trying to leave too. And this is where Nikki discloses that Sarah likes him.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, no, he's like, oh, she's just a friend. You know, I ain't tripping on her like that.
Yeah. And it's an awkward ride home, kind of. Not super awkward. They're good friends, you could tell. But you can tell Bear's trying to tell her something or do something. He keeps saying, I got it. You know, I have a gift for you. And then they pull up in front of her house. And Nikki's like, oh, what was that thing you wanted to give me? He's like, he thought about it. He's like, he thought it was dumb. So he's like, I left it at home. I'll give it to you tomorrow. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And then she starts walking away. And then she comes back.
Turning point.
Yes. Right? This is when it happens, right?
Bear, do you like me?
Yeah. This happens before he makes the wish, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Bear, do you like me?
Then he'll try it. Or her coming to say, well, me and Ian have been messing around. We don't find this out until much later in the film. But I already kind of had that feeling. And then I felt like this was her going to say, me and Ian been messing around, and just to shut it down. So if he would have just been honest and not selfish and just said how he felt right here, the movie wouldn't have happened.
If he wasn't being a coward.
Yeah. Coward behavior. Absolutely.
So Nikki closes the door after he says we're just friends. And then he makes the wish.
She turns away. I don't even know. Does she make it in the house?
He makes it after she walks in the house.
Oh, once she okay.
And
so he
wishes.
Let's real quick. This is important. When he opens the box, a tone plays,
and there's warning signs on the box.
There's a bunch of stuff on the box. Absolutely. Another little thing on the box that's really cool is there's a picture of a cat, and he just lost his cat. There's a lot of references to cats.
I didn't see that.
Super cool. The company's called like Tabby or Black Cat or something. Anyway, when you open the box, it makes this tone. It's very important. I don't know if you caught it. We'll talk about it later because he gets another wish, a one wish willow. He grants his wish. What does he say? It's very specific wording.
I wish Nikki would love me more than anybody in this world.
Anybody else in the world, yeah. And then he snaps it.
Then we start getting our creepy scenes, because it starts off with Nikki just standing outside of her house after he makes the wish.
So he makes the wish, and he's like, he's packing it all back in his bag, thinking it's done. This is a great shot, right? Because I think it's showing him just putting all the stuff away, and then the camera turns to him, through the driver door, and it's him, and he turns right, and she's just standing there on her porch, staring in the dark.
You can't see her face.
After this, the lighting is insane. The lighting work in this is top tier. Love the lighting. I'll talk about it all through this as much as I can remember. But you can't see her face really. And she's just kind of standing there.
And she walks back up to the car.
Yes.
we at?
We're in Benicia, California, outside the Tannery building at Cullens Pub.
Cullens Pub.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go into the party. Let's check it out.
And this is where the tripping starts.
Yeah, you're feeling unsettled already. You know this wish worked. You don't know how this wish worked, but you know this wish worked. And this is a creepy scene. She starts acting already not like herself, and he picks up on it. That's the thing. Nikki, you're not acting right. And
Are you good?
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, my dad has cancer. He's dying." That's her excuse for acting this way. After she tries to get him out of the car. She tries to get in the car. He says, no, you need to go back to bed. She tries to get him out of the car to come in her house with her. He says no. Then she finally gets in the car, and she's sitting there with her head down on the dashboard too. Darkness.
Yeah.
And she's like, my dad has cancer and all this. And I'm like,
Guilt tripping him.
guilt trip. Can I come stay the night with you? And eventually he gives in, because this is what he wanted.
Yeah.
Selfish moment number one. Well, the wishes.
Yeah.
Selfish moment number two, really.
Because he knows something's wrong with her, and he still takes her to the crib.
There's something wrong. You're not acting like you. And he still takes her home. And this is where she's in the bed. He's like, okay, if you need anything, let me know. I'm going to go sleep out there. She's like, can you come sleep with me tonight? This is
out of the ordinary. And Bear does it anyways. He's reserved about it, but
he tries not to for a long time. Oh, yeah. I'll sleep on the floor. Oh, I'm in the room with you. She's like, no, I just need you. She's in her shirt first, and then he gets in the bed, and she takes her shirt off. She's not naked. Yeah, she's in a bra, but the flags are going off.
Yeah,
you know, any normal person who, if you've been friends with someone for that long, and they're acting weird like this, you know, if you're doing something like this, you're taking advantage.
Yes.
He doesn't care. Not really. I don't remember this scene too well.
The conversation, they talk a little bit, and then she starts kissing him, comes onto him. Okay. And then she snaps out of it, and the real Nikki peeps out, and it's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Because it's a jump scare.
Yeah.
And she backs away, and then another third selfish Bear moment. I didn't do nothing. I had to.
Yep.
You kissed me.
You kissed me. You wanted this.
The protagonist.
Generational.
Yes.
This is a man.
The hatred is peeking in for me.
Well,
he avoids accountability for the moment at all.
The way we have seen this whole movie, so we know. But at this point, I'm like, that might be something I say.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'd be in the situation, but if I did eventually get in this situation and she did start kissing me, that's something I'd say. You know, maybe he thinks she's on drugs at this point, which is a fair.
Yeah.
You don't think a wish is going to work. We know the wish worked. We're watching the movie. He doesn't know a wish worked. He thinks she's on drugs or something, which the next day, that is the explanation. She's on Molly or whatever. But
before that happens, though, he ends up sleeping on the floor. And then he gets up and looks it up online to see if the one wish will have worked. Yeah. And other people have had experiences where it has worked.
You know, it's a bunch of internet stuff. It's hard to tell.
It's Reddit.
It's Twitter. It's a bunch of stuff. Some of them are saying, yeah, it works. Don't do nothing selfish. Other ones are like, no, this is dumb. It's full of nothing.
Then they pull back up to work.
This is another genius moment. The online stuff, later in the movie, real quick, he goes to get another one with Willow, and he finds an off-brand. That's clearly not it. So I'm assuming the people who are saying this doesn't work bought the off-brand one, not the real one. You know what I mean? That's the people online saying this doesn't work. Is they bought the off-brand, the fake one. Anyway, so we go to work the next day. They all work at the same place, by the way. They work at Sarah's dad's like music store. It's got records, it's got instruments, all types of stuff. And her dad is played by I can't think of his name. Andy Richter. Funny guy. He's in comedies. He's never the main guy. He's always a side piece. He was Conan O'Brien's co-host on his talk show for years. Okay. They all work in this record store together. I don't know how a record store affords so many employees in this presumably small town.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're at, but we're not in a big city.
It's definitely not a big city.
So I don't know how. Anyway, that's besides the point. Bear grabs Ian, or Ian grabs Bear, and they go right to the back room because Ian wants to know what happened last night.
Because he sees them walking in together, thinking he got some action.
Yes, absolutely.
Then Bear says that she's been acting weird and acting funny.
Real quick, a great frame, right? We're in the back room. Ian's right here. Bear's facing the camera, talking to Ian. And in the background, blurred out,
you see Nikki.
Nikki's staring the whole time. Doesn't move her head. Customers are coming up. Everyone's walking around her. Does not move her head to what they're talking about. I don't know if she can hear him or not. I'm assuming
she can't hear him, but she knows they're talking
most of the time. But
she knows they're talking
Ian
about.
Keeps looking over too, which is great. You know, because we don't know at this point, but we learn Ian clearly has some kind of connection with Nikki. So he's telling her about the night, but she was acting weird. Blah blah blah. Not that important of a scene. There's always things going on in this movie, which I love.
The only thing that's important about the major point of their conversation is he tells Ian that her dad's dying of cancer.
Yes. Yep.
And he's like, the dad that she doesn't care about?
Right. And, well, that also starts spreading rumors because they're young. You know, they're, what, 20?
Yeah.
20. Well, they're 21 at least. They're going to bars. But they're fairly young. There's, you know, one of them's trying to get into college still and stuff. So that, you know, happens, and then you see Ian go to talk to Nikki. Ian going to say everything that he just talked about with Bear to Nikki, which is I already thought was weird. That's a flag right there. Why? You're my boy. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So anyway, they finish their shift or something. I don't know fully.
Nikki's getting ready to hop in Bear's car, but Bear's like, Ian, can't you take her home tonight?
And Nikki's like, yeah, Ian, of course Ian's taking me home. I'm just grabbing my bag or jacket or something. And then she gets in Ian's car, and Ian and Bear have another little quick one. And he's like, yeah, she took some Molly, bro. That's, you know, she was on drugs.
No, that conversation when he's taking her home is that conversation.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he talks to Nikki while they're on the way home.
Oh, okay.
And asks him all that stuff. And then when he calls Bear back later that night saying like, oh, you know, she just said she was on Molly and stuff. And then knock.
Yeah, she's great lighting right here too. While he's on the phone, you can see her shadow behind the curtains. You see her shadow. So I'm like, oh, here comes the knock. Knock. Instant. I'm like, great. That was a great frame, great lighting, great. The director, this YouTube guy, does phenomenal with this. He's really good. I'm excited to see his next project for sure. What is her excuse for coming over this time?
I don't know. I don't remember what her excuse was.
She definitely had an excuse, and Bear definitely didn't care.
Nikki was saying something about liking each other.
Oh yeah. But Bear finally confesses that, yeah, I like you, after a long back and forth, which she should have done in the first place in the car. This is, you know, and they
montage.
Yeah, this is where I think the montage starts right after this. Something else. This is where the montage starts. They start going out on dates. Date. They're dating. There's stuff happening. I can't remember everything. Excuse me.
I remember there was the cat shrine.
Okay.
I don't know if that was that night or if that was after the montage.
I don't think it was after the montage.
I think it was before the montage.
I think it was that night when she came over, like you said. And so his cat's dead. This has been a couple days now. He buried the cat, I'm assuming in the backyard. Because he says he walks in the next morning. It's the next morning. And then the montage starts shortly after that. He walks in. The cat's dug up in the kitchen on the floor. And she's got candles and cards and stuff around it. And she's like, this is what you want, right? You love your cat. And he's like, you can't dig up my cat.
That was before he had the conversation with Ian, I think.
I don't
remember
I don't fully remember. It's an important part, though. She digs up the cat and stuff.
It was before the conversation where he tells Ian that she's acting weird.
Yeah.
And then when she comes back the second time to come over, that's when the montage happens because she says, oh, I like you. And then he says, oh, I like you too. And then they have that montage. The cat scene happened before that.
Okay.
Because that's why the cat becomes a thing again.
Yeah, absolutely. After the montage. But we're at the montage. They're going on dates.
They look like they're having a good time.
We don't know how long this is. I'm assuming 2 weeks.
Or a month.
It's between 2 weeks and a month, for sure. I don't think it can be any less than that. They're going on a lot of dates. And they go to a restaurant. This is where the montage stops. They're at a restaurant. Boom. Nice restaurant. They're dressed up. Ian calls him multiple times to he's trying to get his attention. Bear's like, no, when he's with his girl, he's with his girl.
Yeah,
and he finally answers. He's like, it must be an emergency. I'm going to take this. This is where Ian reveals her dad doesn't have cancer. And Sarah and Nikki talked the night before the wish. He made the wish. And Nikki knows Sarah likes Bear. And Nikki said she doesn't.
Yes. And in the background, as he's having this conversation, you see Nikki get up from the table and just looking over towards Bear's direction.
Absolutely.
In the background.
Creepy movements through this whole movie. So Bear hangs up the phone. He's a little stressed out. He goes back to his seat. He's uncomfortable, you can tell. He asks Nikki straight up, does your dad have cancer? She says, why does that matter? Why does it matter? We're here together. No. And then he's like, you need to answer me. Does your dad have cancer? And that's when she pulls out the no. And starts slowly getting up, yelling in front of everyone.
An extremely unsettling scene. No, don't do that. And she's just tripping.
Don't do that.
He's like, hey, you're tripping. We're in public.
Don't expose the truth, essentially, is what she's saying. You don't need to do that. Don't do that.
And he just goes with he decides to go with the flow, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And he calms her down because they are in public. And he's now even more uncomfortable. He's like, you know what? It doesn't matter. You're right. It doesn't matter. All this stuff.
Then I think this is
Then they go home.
Yep.
And then they're in bed. They go. This is where, is this where they have the sex scene or is that later?
I think it's later.
Okay. I think you're right.
I think it's a little bit later.
I think I know what scene that's after. Okay, this is where it cuts to Bear in bed. No one's in bed with him.
It's 3 in the morning.
2 or 3 in the morning, yep.
And so it's dark. Nikki, where are you?
He wakes up, realizes she's not there. He's looking. This is a great shot again.
Yes.
Lighting, everything. It just shows the whole room. So I'm assuming one of two things is going to happen. My brain's quick. It moves kind of quick. So I was like, either she's going to come running in out of frame to scare us, or she's already in the shot. And she is already in the shot.
She is in the dark corner. And you
halfway behind a screen thing, in the corner behind the screen, dark. You're not seeing her face. Her hair is kind of in front of her face too.
And you don't really realize it until you see her figure step out a little bit. I was just watching you sleep.
Don't say that to me. Nah. I'm getting up. I'm punching you in the face. Don't do that.
And then he's like,
this is my crash out
Nikki,
moment for sure.
Get in the bed, you're tripping. And then she's like, no.
And the movements are wild.
Movements are crazy. That's why I say she's in her bag acting. And then she's like, no, I don't want to do that. and like backs up real quick
to the darkness more. And she just
go back to sleep.
Yeah, she's just go back to sleep. I'm just gonna let you sleep. Go back to sleep. Why won't you sleep? Why don't you love me?
She starts crying and makes this terrifying face.
Yeah.
Why don't you love me?
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my
freaking.
gosh, this is scary.
Yeah,
I had to cover my eyes. I'm like, bro, I don't know what's coming.
Man. and she like darts out of frame and comes back with the plant over her face. Again, covering her face. And she's moving to the side weird too. With the plant.
Yes.
And I don't know.
I don't know how Bear goes back to sleep. Like, that's how you know there's a problem. He's able to sleep.
Yeah, he at least fake sleep for her or something, and I couldn't sleep. That shit would have freaked me out, bro. I'm not going to sleep after I see that. That shit is wild.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I would have to leave out of my house.
I had to leave the country that night. Bro, we leaving the country that night.
I'm not. I'm
not coming back home.
It's a wild. This is one of the scariest scenes for sure. I mean, there's other freaky scenes, but this one, if I wake up and you're staring at me, no. I told my girl, if she does this to me, I'm getting out of bed and I'm punching you in the face to bring you back to reality.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is not woman violence at this point. This is for my protection.
Yeah. Then it goes more into the terror. He gets up and sees breakfast is made. And, what is she wearing? I don't know.
This is her day off now.
Yep. And this is when he's like, oh, you know what? I made you lunch and everything. And then he asked her, I was like, hey, can you not do that creepy stuff again?
Yes. Don't you?
And she's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, no problem.
And then he turns around.
Oh, no. Wait, real quick. She's like, you think I should go to work with you? I think I could come. He's like, no, just
enjoy your day off.
Enjoy your day off. She's like, okay, have fun at work.
And he goes to the door, and the door is duct taped everywhere. There has to be at least 2-3 rolls.
Duct tape minimum over this door. And that's some of the comedy. The comedy kind of peeks through every once in a while. He blends it well with the horror, like, oh yeah, have a good day at work. He just turns and the camera turns with him, and it's just duct tape. And this is where superhuman strength comes in.
Because I don't know how he's getting this door open.
She's like, oh, you can't go? You can't leave? Oh, you should just stay here. And he's just like, no, I'm going. And he opens it with one arm.
I'm going. I'm going to work
in this house.
And then you see her framed to her face after he eventually gets out, and she's stuck,
smiling, fake smiling. She's like practicing a smile almost.
It's terrifying. The scene is terrifying, and then she starts going to the bathroom on herself.
Yes,
and
peeing herself. Then we
pans back up to her face, and she cuts to Bear at
work with Sarah
talking,
and they're talking, and Sarah's talking to. Isn't Nikki acting weird?
Yeah, and he's saying,
like, well, no, we just told our feelings to each other, and we both like each other, and she knows that's off because we have learned that Sarah and Nikki had the talk.
And she also brings up like that Ian has this event that's happening that Nikki and Bear are not invited to.
Yep, he's having a little party at his house that Nikki and Bear are invited to. But that's a little quick thing between them. And then she talks about getting into college. She opens a letter, cuts her going over to her dad. She didn't get into this one. She comes back. She's talking to him about it.
And Bear's opening up his lunch.
Connection. The whole time, Bear's getting his lunch ready. He's on his lunch break. He starts eating his lunch too.
He's eating his sandwich.
Nikki
puts a note in it.
Nikki puts a note in it. Yes, but Sarah finds the note first, and she's like, "What does this mean?" And the note says,
"You is a picture of Bear, and then not me is a picture of
It says
Nikki.
something else though.
Not me.
No, to get to what he's eating.
Oh, because Bear disclosed that he wanted to be a food critic to Nikki, and she makes a little comment saying something about like cat good or not, like good or not, like cat.
Yeah, how's the cat or something?
He looking at the sandwich,
and it still has the cat fur on it. He's eaten his own dead cat that at this point has been dead for at least 2 weeks to a month. This is rotten cat he's eating. I would have been able to tell from the taste. I'm throwing this out.
How did he not tell from the taste? That's insane.
And it still had the fur on it. You could see.
And then he
fur.
opens up his sandwich, and you just see the dead cat, and you see him
that man starts
yakking.
She's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" Just nothing.
But the picture of Nikki saying, "Not me."
Yeah.
Big detail.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that scene happens, and then
he calls Ian saying, how come we ain't invited?
Yeah.
And he's saying, y'all been tripping. Y'all been acting weird. I was like, okay,
Nikki.
if it's a good relationship, you should be able to have boys' night. I won't invite Sarah.
Which is a lie.
Yes. And Barry rustles up the courage when he gets home after seeing her all.
He sits in the car for some reason. There's something going on. He found something else.
Call.
Oh, this is an important scene. Thank you. Yes.
The call. He makes the call to edit the wish.
He pulls into the driveway of his house, so Nikki's right inside. He pulls his backpack out because he's going to take it out of his car finally, and he's going